Hi, I'm Jenny, and in this video I'm giving you a quick rundown of all the things you need to know about the new Rolex releases from 2021, so let's get started. Right, so we are going to begin with the big official announcements from Rolex and then talk about the add-ons Rolex didn't mention in their press release, as well as the models which are no longer available. The biggest change for many is perhaps the update to the Explorer line. Rolex teased a lot about it on their social media and website, and now here we have it, a new generation of Explorers as well as a new Explorer 2 series. The new Explorer honors the first model, which was worn by Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary on their Mount Everest expedition. That means that it is now back to its smaller 36mm case instead of the previous 39mm. It's supposed to blend robustness with elegance, as you get the black lacquer dial with chromalite filled hour markers and hands in a full steel version on an oyster bracelet with a 5mm easy link, as well as a yellow gold two-tone or Rolex model with a yellow gold bezel and yellow gold middle links. Inside beats the Rolex caliber 3230 with its chronology escapement, which has been released in 2020. The new generation of the Explorer 2 models remain at the 42mm diameter, but get an updated case and bracelet with improved chromalite looms, a black or white lacquer dial with an orange 24-hour hand on both versions, and the 3285 Rolex in-house caliber beating inside of it. Rolex didn't specify which exact updates they made to the case or bracelet, but what we can see is a brushed surface on top and polished flanks with an oyster bracelet and the 5mm easy link clasp. But I would also say that they slimmed down the lugs like we saw in the Oyster case from the Submariners and Oyster Perpetuals from 2020, for example. Those updates to the Explorer and Explorer 2 line means subsequently that the old 39mm version of the Explorer as well as the previous Explorer 2 models are now discontinued. Let's move over to the Daytona and their updates. There isn't too much to say about the new Daytonas, as Rolex only added a new dial to the lineup. The Daytona is now available with a meteorite dial in an either yellow, white or rose gold case. The yellow and rose gold cases are equipped with a full gold bracelet, whereas the white gold version will be available on a black oyster flag strap only. Right, that's it for the sporty section of Rolex. Let's have a look at the announcements regarding the Datejusts and the DayDates. Rolex released new dials for the very popular Datejust 36 range, more specifically a tropical green palm motif, as well as a fluted dial structure that is inspired by Rolex's iconic fluted bezels, of course. Both new motifs will be available in different colors and hues, as well as with domed and fluted bezel options. The palm motif in green will come on an oyster bracelet with a domed bezel, whereas the gold and silver palm dial will come in a two-tone case and bracelet with either an oyster or jubilee bracelet. Same goes for the fluted dial, which has the colored version in blue on an oyster bracelet, whereas the gold and gray or silvery dial, however you want to call it, version comes in a two-tone Datejust. When it comes to the DayDate updates, Rolex really brought out the sunshine or the ice, depending on how you see it. The latest additions to the 36mm DayDate range is a throwback to the old colorful stellar dials from Rolex, so we get treated to a fully iced out DayDate in 3 new colors with matching enamel Roman numerals on the dial and an equally matching strap on a crown clasp. So you get this really bright orange, or as Rolex calls it, a coral red, a light turquoise and a very deep burgundy. It's definitely a statement and a cool addition to the colors, which they already introduced on their Oyster Perpetuals in 2020. The last update Rolex explicitly mentioned is about the Lady Datejust. They came out with a fully iced out Lady Datejust, which now carries more diamonds than ever before. 1089 to be exact. You get it on a present bracelet with a crown clasp in either yellow or white gold. So those were the officially announced updates from Rolex, but they changed other things on their existing lineup they did not mention in their press release. We all now know that they never announced their discontinued watches, so here's what's no longer available from now. Like I said in the beginning, the 39mm Explorer and the 34mm Oyster Perpetual Date are no longer available as of now. There's also been an update to the GMT Master 2, is now available again on an oyster bracelet instead of the Jubilee only, and the Sky Dweller is now available on a Jubilee bracelet in steel and on two-tone. So we're getting really fancy here. And that is it for now. I will keep you updated in a pinned comment down below in case anything changes or something gets added to it. I think my favorite watch from this new release is the Green Palm Datejust from Rolex, and close runner-up is definitely the 36mm Explorer. But what do you think? What are your thoughts on this new release? As always, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!